At the request of President Moon Jae-in, the U.S. military says it's taking another look at its guidelines governing the size of the missiles in South Korea's arsenal. The Pentagon says it's working closely with Seoul to see if the restrictions could be modified to allow Seoul to deploy heavier and more powerful ballistic missiles. Unshin has more.
With North Korea's accelerating missile advancements, South Korea seeks to expand its defense capability, and one of its closest allies seems to be on the same page. Washington is now reviewing the so-called missile guidelines for Seoul. Pentagon spokesperson Jeff Davis says the U.S. is actively considering Seoul's request to double the maximum payload limit on its missile warheads. The missile guidelines were first required by the U.S. in 1979 due to its concern over a regional arms race, but it's only been revised twice, in 2001 and 2012. The current terms allow Seoul to develop ballistic missiles with a range of up to 800 kilometers and warheads weighing no more than 500 kilos. But in June, President Moon Jae-in asked Washington to amend the restrictions, as the current limits are thought to be inadequate for keeping the rogue state in check.
Recently, North Korea is working on a missile program utilizing tunnels and transporter vector launchers. To properly defend against possible strikes with the latest technology, the South should be able to carry and launch heavier ballistic missiles. It's expected those will be able to damage underground bunkers and missile silos.
In the past, some South Korean officials even blamed the missile guidelines, claiming the guidelines allowed their missile development to fall behind that of the regimes. Given North Korea's 2 ICBM launches last month, experts stress now more than ever the importance of revising the terms to up the South Korea's defense capacity. But as Davis added, the timeline for the actual revision is still unknown. Unshin, Arirang News.